Hello, everyone, and welcome to another week of Magic in the wonderful month of September. We are trying to hit 100 subs this month, so it would be fantastic if we could have everybody go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I noticed there's like 200 and some odd returning viewers per week, but you guys are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, so please go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying our content. And I'm going to get into the deck tech. This week, I am playing Jund Saga. It's basically, from what I've been gathering, I played it twice so far. It's more of like a mid-rangey kind of deck, kind of control, but it's like removal, like creature removal on their turn. A little bit of hand disruption with Thoughtseize. The main lists right now are running Orcish Bowmaster. I'm looking to actually possibly make this in paper after some testing here this week. So instead, I've replaced Orcish Bowmaster with Dragon's Rage Chandler, because I've noticed when you get a dead draw, it's dead, right? So I have Mishra's Bauble. I have a bunch of like one-drop artifacts that will help trigger Dragon's Rage Chandler. Maybe get through some of this land trough. So that way I'm able to kind of get to the good stuff faster. I've also removed the Inquisition of Kozilek for surgical extraction. This is specifically to go against the scam decks. If you have this in an opening hand and they try to turn one scam you, you can actually just pay 2 life and remove every creature that they tried to scam as soon as that creature hits the graveyard. I think this is kind of being slept on against the scam decks, and since we're in black anyway, this makes sense for me, and it can also help with just disrupting control. It has potential to disrupt a lot of decks that rely on certain pieces, right? Even Yawgmoth right now with the Cauldron combos that they have, you as soon as Yawgmoth hits the graveyard, you surgical extraction to get rid of it, and boom, you're done. You're doing fantastic. Other than that, though, you got Termagoy if you care about things in the card types in the graveyard. Lightning Bolt just for a little bit of more removal. Ragavans. Unholy Heats, just a bunch of utility here. So Haywire Mites to disrupt enchantments, Mishra's Research decks for more digging, Spell Bombs to disrupt graveyards, Pyrite Spell Bombs to just deal 2 damage, and Shadow Spear because it's Shadow Spear with Izzet Saga, right? Izzet Saga is going to be the real value engine with Wrenn and 6 because you're going to be able to make tokens, and then once you do that, step 3, bring it back with Wrenn and 6. In the sideboard, we got a third Surgical Extraction, 2 Alpine Moons, a third Terminate, some Engineer's Explosives, more Soul Guide Lanterns, Pithing Needle, Haywire Mites, Expedition Map, and more Besejus. The Expedition Map is probably to get the Beseju or the Izzet Saga. But yeah, let's go ahead, get into it. I'm excited to see where this goes. All right, and we are back. We are on the play in our first match, and we have to declare Jegantha. I have to remember to do this. I am terrible at declaring Jegantha even in paper, so never forget to declare your Jegantha because you could just need it later. All right, so let's see. We have a turn 1 Thoughtseize, Ragavan, Dragon Ray Chandler, and 2 lands. I think this is a keep. I think we turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Chandler and Mishra's Bauble, and then turn 3 we can probably start dashing Ragavan. Let's go ahead and keep this. Not a terrible hand. We also have a little bit of removal. So let's go ahead and Bloodstain Mire. I think I'm going to go get the... Well, I have to go get Blood Crypt, I think, here. Let's go ahead and deal ourselves 5 damage. Okay. So they have Raman. Put it into O's hand instead to that. I'd say let's... I kind of want to get rid of the Raman, but it looks like they're on Prowess probably. But now we know to not play. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the ring, but they don't have the mana currently, do they? Yeah. All right. So now we know, though, to not play into the Spikefield Hazard. Yep. Oh, right. And I've permanently set an upkeep pause step, so they did the Spire Bluff. Get rid of that there. Go ahead and play a Foothills, and actually, we're just going to do nothing. If there's some variant of Murktide, Terminate's really good here. Yeah, some testing I did with Dan yesterday really showed that I should just do nothing whenever I can. That was another Spire Bluff Canal. Izzet Saga, pretty good. I think we're just going to play the Saga. And we can start kind of adding tokens to the battlefield. Oh my. Yeah, so here they're going to try and pop. They're doing the one ring thing. Oh. Okay, so they did their one ring. And they did the snow-covered island. They still have a Spikefield Hazard, but now we have an actual window to get the Darcy down. And we have 2 card types in the graveyard. They're going to draw a card. And we drew a mountain. Okay. So I think what we do, we play the mountain, tap it, put the Dragon Rage Handler down, cast the Mishra Bauble, put this into the graveyard. I feel like we don't need more lands. Go ahead and... All right. Yeah, so they don't have anything. Let's just keep... Yeah, let's look at ours. I feel like we need to draw the card. We got a Wrenn and 6 coming. That's actually really good. I might have goofed that up. I forgot about the one ring protection. So we're going to draw a Wrenn and 6. Very good. And they take their damage. All right, they're going to one ring again. And they're going to Spikefield Hazard the Darcy. Yeah. That makes sense. And then they're going to preordain. Yeah, that was a misplay on my part. I forgot about the one ring protection there, and not getting Darcy Delirium was a bad play on my part. And there they just played their island. Okay, so they played everything we knew about. All right, and we're going to make a construct at this point. Makes the most sense. And we're going to be able to just loop the Izzet Saga next turn. Unless they're going to Spikefield Hazard. Perfectly fine here. Spikefield Hazard, unfortunate, didn't give us Delirium. Or the card type, I should say. That's nice. So here we can Wrenn and 6 as well as make a token. So I think I'm going to do that. And we'll go ahead and go like this. And now we get to go search up something. I think the best thing... You know, we have the Terminate in case they do Murktide, so let's just set Shadow Spear. And we can play our land. Tap said land. And let's go get... I'm going to go get a basic forest at this point. We'll tap like so. Now here, if they have a force of something, that's going to suck, but they didn't. And we return back the Izzet Saga for next turn. And there we have a value loot, boys and girls. So they're going to take 2 damage from the 1 ring. They are digging deep. Baral, okay. If they can go off here, I'm in trouble. Right now they're mana positive. Still mana positive. I might misplayed by throwing everything out and not getting rid of the... There's the Gifts Ungiven. Interesting. I don't think I've ever played against this. I've only heard about it, so... unfortunate that we did not think to keep up. Okay, so what am I doing? I get to choose 2 cards. Target opponent chooses 2 cards. Put those cards into your graveyard and the rest into your hand. So what am I putting into their graveyard? So each instant and sorcery card has flashback, so we're going to put that into the graveyard. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to give them a ton of mana. And I think it's better to take the card draw away. Now here they probably have Breach. Oh, nope, they have another Manamorphose. If they had Breach, they would have played it, right? They got another Gifts Ungiving, though. Hopefully they fizzle out here. If they fizzle out, I think we're in an okay spot. They are taking a long time to pick their cards. Ooh. Grape Shot we do not want. So I think we just have to give them the mana again. So let's get rid of Grape Shot and let's get rid of Manamorphose. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is to just not give them card draw. Oh, Past in Flames has Cat Flashback. Didn't see that. All right, so we know prioritize Graveyard Hate. All right, and Grape Shot, yeah. All right, good job. You got it. Okay. Actually, Surgical Extraction becomes very good here. Along with those Soul Guide Lanterns. Yeah, I think we're good there. So let's get rid of... Fatal Push is probably good just to kill the Baral. Unholy Heat, if we can make it, is good. Haywire Might, I think, is less good. Actually, Haywire Might's probably okay to get rid of the One Ring. Does Boseiju destroy? Destroy, yeah. So Boseiju's not good against the One Ring, so we could bring in another Haywire Might. Pyrite Spell Bomb, bad here. The Soul Guide Lanterns are good. We need to get rid of 3 things. I actually kind of just want to get rid of... Actually, Lightning Bolt's good as well. Let's get rid of 2 Ragavans. Actually, I'm okay getting rid of 3 Ragavans at this point. Well, no, because we could rip a combo piece off the top. We'll get rid of 1 Ragavan. maybe 2 Goyf. We won the die roll. Declare it. Hit OK. It's unfortunate that we got comboed. But now we know like what they're doing. No lands and a Goyf. Bad. Soul Guide Lantern, Unholy Heat, land out the wazoo. I say we keep this. And we put back a Wooded Foothill. And we say done. And let's play out the Wooded Foothill and just pass at this point. All right, so the game plan here is to really just try to get ahead of their shenanigans. Let's go get a Blood Crypt. No, I won't pay the 2 life. Click OK. There's a Thoughtseize. I kind of think we should look. We're given the chance. Let's go. All right, so they got 2 Gifts Ungiving and Baral. We have to take the Baral here because Baral's what lets them go mana positive. All right, so yep, cool. So I say we just hold for the rest now. A Goyf would be great. They just played a Spire Bluff. Let's crack. And grab a Stomping Ground. Click nope. I don't think they can do anything right now at instant speed. I mean, they could Ritual, right? But that's... what are they going to do with it? So they got a Misty as well. All right, let's go. Catacombs. Let's go ahead and play the Catacombs. And I say we get the Soul Guide Lantern down now if we can. If we can. There's one card that they have that we don't know about. And we're going to take that Baral. Okay. So now we have a little bit of protection if they fill up their graveyard. Okay. Yeah, I'm holding off on the Mishra's Desk. I want the mana available in case I need to do something. All right, so they played their Misty. They still have Pyretic Ritual, Spikefield Hazards, Gifts Ungiving ×2, and 2 cards we don't know about. Let's see. Let's get the Overgrown Tomb. Alrighty. Renin 6 is not bad. I say we get the Renin 6 down, and then we can just constantly get our lands. We still have open our Unholy Heat in the event of a Baral. And then we can go grab a Wooded Foothills and play it. So now we can deck thin some more. And then we get stuff with trace back later. Okay, so they crack their forest, their rainforest, island, pyretic ritual, and they're going to do gifts on giving on my end step nonetheless. So we're getting rid of one gifts on giving. They have one, and they did a pyretic ritual, so they have 2 unknown cards. All right, so what's desperate? Yeah, let's put the One Ring and Metamorphose into the yard. One Ring and Metamorphose went into the yard. They are still not in a state to be mana positive. And there's the Spikefield Hazard coming down, which is very good. End step. Let's go ahead and crack this rainforest. Or rainforest. Wood Foothill, I should say. All right, good. We're there. Izzet Saga, great draw. I think I'm just going to bobble at this point. And look at the top of their... Okay, so they have a grape shot coming in. So we got to be careful here. And then let's research desk. Okay. So we don't want to play anymore, right? We did... Oh, let's plus our Wrenn and 6. Grab a Wood Foothill again. Can't forget to plus the Wrenn and 6. All right, so they have their Gifts on Giving, their Desperate Ritual. We just drew another Wrenn and 6. Gross. Desperate Ritual, Pyretic Ritual, and Grape Shot. Okay, and they're just clicking through. Let's go ahead, end step sack this. Grab a Haywire Might. Not the best research desk there. That's a Ragavan. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and play the Foothills. I kind of want to just play the Ragavan out. I think I should... I feel like the Haywire Might here is not good. Actually, no, it is good. In the event... Yeah, let's just play the Haywire Might and pass. It's good in the event that they have a One Ring that they put down. I feel like I'm limited, though, to 1 card per turn for plays. Because I'm nervous of them doing a bunch of stuff. So they're going to do Gifts on Giving. Yeah, I'm nervous that they're going to, like, do something crazy. Luckily on turn 3, we can do stuff. We can go get another Soul Guide Lantern on turn 3 of the saga. And all right, so they're asking for... All right, so we already know they have a Grape Shot in hand. So let's take the Baral and the One Ring. So that's 2 Barals that they've lost out on. Baral and the One Ring. And so now their hand is what? Desperate Ritual, Pyretic Ritual, Grape Shot, Metamorphose, Grape Shot. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have 3 cards. 3 cards I don't know about. Oh no, my camera. Sorry, everybody. Give me a moment. Oh, there's the camera back. So there's the Pyretic Ritual. Oh, and they did they do the Manamorphose? No, they didn't. Okay. Desperate Ritual. They're just making a ton of mana. A Manamorphose. Another Desperate Ritual. Okay. I wish Storm Count was showing up so I could see what's going on. But that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. They're at 4 spells right now. And they got 4 cards we don't know about. A Lightning Bolt to face. Okay, so that's Storm Count 5. Empty the Warrens. Okay. So they're going to create 10 Goblin Boys. Yeah, I say I don't think we're going to do anything on our turn as far as oh, 12 Goblin Boys. And they're shocking as Steam Vents to Grape Shot for 7. Oh boy. We might be dead here because of the Storm Count getting too high. This is going to be an unfortunate event here because they have that second Grape Shot in hand. Right. Yeah, even if we Haywire Might... Yeah, even if we Haywire Might, that's going to be 8 damage total. Yeah. Good game. Good game. That feels unfortunate. We just drew a lot of lands the second game. What would my next card have been? Or I can just not know what my next card would have been. Yeah, the Empty the Warrens there. I think we tried really hard to play around it. Even with the Soul Guide Lantern and taking away their mana, they were still able to push through us, which is unfortunate. You know, like there's no way we could have stopped them from playing lands. We didn't really have land destruction. I mean, we had Ghost Quarters in a previous build of this deck, but they're going to have basics in this deck. Like, no matter what, they're going to have basics. This is a really rough matchup for us, though. Go ahead. Please hit the comment, like, subscribe. And again, September, we're trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the month. We're already at like 45, 44. It'd be great to kind of push that goal over the finish line before the end of the month. Maybe do a stretch goal. But until tomorrow, keep on spiking on.